Blessed day, beloved. Blessed morning, blessed evening, depending on the time that you're watching this video. I bless you in the month of March. I thank you for all the support, well-wish on my birthday day, which was on Monday. I received a lot of messages and support, which I'm very happy with. And I thank you. For those who are joining us for the first time, please do not forget to like, to subscribe, to share, and to comment. Ask your question, we're going to answer. For those who are watching us regular, I say thank you. Our number growing up, your support is very important. Beloved, today I want us to talk about a spiritual tracker. What is a spiritual tracker? And how one becomes tracked at the spiritual level. A lot of people, they are not aware that they've been tracked at the spiritual level. And some, they are asking, how can that happen? I'm informing you that anything we see in this technology, it happens in the spiritual world. There are different ways where somebody can be tracked spiritually. One is from conception. If you happen to be reincarnated and born through a family of witches, and your spiritual mission does not fit for you to be a witchcraft, they're gonna notice your star before you even born. They're gonna put a tracker from your motherhood. It can be your own mother do that. It can be your father. It can be your siblings or your relatives close family. They can do that. That's why you see some kids, they are born with chronic sickness. That is already a sign that they've been tracked and they don't want them to live long. Yes, kids like that, if they can have a strong spiritual support, they can overcome and remove that tracker. But if they have a weak spiritual support, they can remain tracked because you call it sickness, but it's a tracker because it doesn't accept the system of the person. It manifests as sickness. And at some instances, science can give you answers. In some instances, science cannot give you answers. The second way where people are tracked is where you went and commit yourself. You can go see a pastor, a prophet, a native doctor, a healer, a psychic. And you request a free service, a free reading. When the practitioner is conducting or she's conducting your reading, they will definitely see that you got a shine star. If a practitioner doesn't see the status of your spiritual light, they are not practitioner. They are trying. Anyone initiated, either you are poor or rich, but they shall be able to establish first the status of your light, meaning your star, your chakra. And once they've identified that you got potential, it now depends on which side. Did you go to the wolf or you go to the others? Because at the spiritual level, you got those that we call the wolf. They take everything from everything. You go for help, but then they're going to extort you. They're going to finish you. they're going to bring you down. So those ones, they're going to pretend to help you. And they put a tracker. The tracker is to monitor your movement so that you must receive proper help until their time. Because once they put a tracker, they hold you captive. They are making you weak. Up until a certain time, they take what they have, and you're gone. Another way, it can be to friend, neighbor, acquaintances. You might be watching me at this particular moment. But what you always do is to put your nose in things that doesn't concern. You report people. You get involved in people's problems. And these people, they get upset. They can trick you. When they put you a spiritual tracker, these are the signs that you must see. One, you're going to have a certain pain in your body, which is recurring in a certain period. You can observe that each time you are trying to get help, each time you are considering to solve your problems, that situation is coming to disturb you. It can be chronic sickness. It can be body pains. It can be fatigue. It can be dizziness, headache. So when you are under spiritual tracker, you're going to notice one thing. Each time you want to succeed, you want to do something big, there's an obstacle because you're being trapped. A person under a spiritual tracker, they cannot claim they are free. Regardless of what they're doing, they are being monitored. It's just like you put a tracker in a device. You can allocate it to whatever it is, as long as that tracker is there. Now the question I want you to answer, are you trapped spiritually or not? Are you having a recurring situation in your body, which in exchange happen each time you want to do something? It can be you want to write your exam. It can be you want to go to an interview. You want to apply for a new job. There are a lot of things around that, the spiritual tracker. Are you being tracked? When you have been tracked, you won't prosper to the level you're supposed to. You won't have a good health. You won't have a stable career. You'll be always stressed. You won't enjoy the fruit of your work. When you have been tracked, you won't have a stable marriage. You won't have a stable home because you are remotely being controlled. Being spiritual tracked means being watched, being controlled, being daily guided. If you find yourself in such a situation, I'll advise you to contact a spiritual leader, preferably somebody at the level of mastership. Because people at the level of mastership, they'll be able to assist you in breaking free from that tracker. For those of you who are able to contact, feel free to contact. Send me a message. I'm going to attend. I'm going to advise. For those who want to seek my service, feel free to seek my service. But these things is serious. You might notice it. Even your children, they might be spiritual threat. Each time you are receiving money, each time you are having a bonus, each time you are planning something good, your child needs to force it. Your child needs to go to. Sometimes even your medical aid cannot cover. So this is a serious issue. You always ask yourself, why you? Why things are not working? They can track you from your home country. They can track you from your own family. They can track you from your previous employer. They can track you from your previous healer. They can track you from anywhere. As long as you are spiritual naked, and these people they are working on initiated, and they know how to do it, they can track you. They track you is there for their benefit. It's not for you. It's not to protect you. And now, how does your home get tracked? Because you can say, Master, I'm changing houses, I'm doing this, I'm that, the cleansing. A lot of people have gone to different spiritual people. Some of you didn't even go. You just go in the shop, you see product. It can be spiritual, like ingredients. You buy, you follow on YouTube the way we are teaching, different people are teaching in social media. You apply a certain ritual, and then you keep those items. I will tell you one thing. That one I can track you as well. How? You need to understand that each spiritual item you're using need to be empowered. And the person who make them do certain ritual for them to go to the shop. People who or the owner of the shop, they do certain ritual to attract clients. The clients who are coming there, they do certain ritual as well for their own things. So there are a lot of energy and spirit there. And amongst them, you don't have control. So you go and buy the patches with all these dimensions of spirit. You come because must explain a ritual on TV or on social media. You want to apply. There's always a way which you start a ritual, you finish it, and you dispose of what you use during that ritual. Are you applying this formula? Because what we can use to heal you can be used to destroy you. What we can use to destroy you can be used to heal you. It's all depend on the energy that is put in that. That's why when you watch my videos, I always insist that people who can do this ritual need to be awakened. So people who already get a certain knowledge, because we don't disclose everything. The time is short. We cannot explain to say that when we start this, finishing, do this, no. And spiritual work is always discreet. Spirituality evolves around secrecy. And only the chosen one have the credentiality to discover certain things. So you need to be careful with the ritual, which we teach. They are not necessary for the general public, but for the enlightened and the awakened one who are following us, who cannot meet us directly, and who are far away. They can follow us and listen to us in different language, in different person. So what you want also to take from your previous healer, from your prophet, whatever they give you, can be from the church, from the mosque, from the temple, wherever. It's got energies. And those spirits, if you don't know how to utilize them, they can become a tracker against you. You went and make commitment. You went and see somebody who have in trouble, you say, Master, help. They help. But when things start changing, you were sitting and waiting for things to be better. You didn't go back and honor a commitment. It's not that person that you are owing to. It's the spirit that comes to yourself. They're going to track you. So there are a lot of trouble around that thing. Spiritual tracking is there. It's something that many people are ignoring. You can be a pastor, you can be a sangoma, you can be a healer, you can be psychic, you can be a prophet. They can track you. As long as you don't understand it, you don't know what is happening, you don't know the methodology that is being used, you can be tracked. Maybe some of you, it's the first time that you're hearing about spiritual tracking. So you ask yourself a lot of questions. You want to understand what is transpiring, what is happening in your life. Why is you things you feel like you have been monitored? You feel like you have been observed. You feel like you've been sabotaged. You've been controlled, but you don't see the person. You feel it. It is spiritual tracking. You are losing control over your kid. You are losing control over your family, over your home, because you are being guided through a remote control and a tracking device, spiritual device. It's not all about you understanding. It's all about you realizing that is happening. If you want to wait to understand, it can be too late. They won't wait for understanding. The world is facing a lot of challenge, you understand. But why yours need to be so more difficult than the other? So if you identify yourself with spiritual tracking, if you fail, you track, then you realize the need of breaking that track. You are welcome to contact me. My contact number here. You can contact me on Telegram. You can email. And those of you who do not have Telegram, yes, I'm going to put a WhatsApp number. Let's solve this problem. Your time of crying is over. It's your time to wake up. So let's stop the spiritual tracker and reclaim your freedom today. Please, thank you for watching. Do not forget to like, to comment, to subscribe, and to advise. Let us meet in our next video, where we're going to talk about the item that you have received, the item that you've been given to you, and how to dispose of them. Remain blessed. See you in my next video. Thank you.